This past weekend, Scott alum Joe Green was honored by the African American Legacy Project as a Sports Legend Hall of Famer. Born in Mississippi, Green moved to Toledo in his youth before heading to Bowling Green State University, then on to the NFL and the World Football League before a successful career in education and entrepreneurship. At Scott, he was All-City in baseball, All-State in football, and twice won state titles in wrestling. When we sat down with him, the conversation began with which was his favorite sport.
The one that I was most successful in, and I would have to say that was wrestling. The closer I got to you and the tighter I could grip you, the better I felt. And I was fortunate to have some coaches that made me understand the principle of the whole thing, which is you get out of a thing what you put into it. And I had a wrestling coach, Mr. Baker, and I had a football coach, Buckenmeyer, and Disher in baseball. They made me know those things, and in wrestling, he made me, I don't know if I was sweating or crying, but he made me understand that well.
From Bowling Green, you've spent time in the National Football League. Tell me about your playing days with the New York Giants.
I enjoyed the New York Giants. That was an excellent place for me to have gone to play. Again, I had to change positions every time I went to a different level. I had to change positions. When I went to Bowling Green, I had to adjust to that position. But when I went to New York, everything was about speed. New York was the professional league that was much faster, and they hit much harder. That didn't bother me. You know, I had good quickness in college, and hitting, I enjoyed the hitting part of it. So I learned a long time ago the one that brings the greatest amount of force and to the point of impact is the one that suffers less. So I enjoyed hitting.
Also spent time with Miami Dolphins in the early 70s. Talk about the cream of the crop. What was your experiences like with Don Shula and company?
Well, that was bad timing. Bad timing. I went to Miami the year after they were 17-0. And you don't go to a professional team the year after they're 17-0. They're not making any changes whatsoever. They're not looking to change anything. They're looking to repeat what they did the previous year. And I was not a part of what they did the previous year, and I could feel it. I knew it. So the World Football League was coming into existence. And I was made that lifetime offer with the contract, and I thought that's where I should have gone.
Athletics only a part of your life. Let's talk about some of the other aspects of your life, your business experiences once your playing days were over.
Well, that part I really enjoyed because I felt obligated to go back into the educational area and share with some of the younger kids that were having such a difficult time. I went into teaching for a while and coaching. That's the one thing that I really would like to emphasize, the fact that the Afro-American Legacy recognized me and the things that I contributed to Toledo and to sports, to my high school, to my city. I put forth the best effort I was taught to put forth, to be raised and introduced as an American citizen, and hopefully I have represented myself well.